Hello Aquarius, thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. I'm Sarah and I will be hosting your reading for today. Right now in sidereal, this is your full moon. We have the full moon coming up in Aquarius during Virgo season. This reading is not time specific though. We are just channeling the energy of full Aquarius moon in Virgo season. So whatever that means to you, take it with you. And I truly feel it has everything to do with, sustainability and taking care of the tedious sort of mundane activities in our lives right now, but making it fabulous and inclusive and for the greater good. So Aquarius, let's get into this general reading for you. Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is the quintessential knight in shining armor right here that has come through for you. Maybe this is you, or maybe this is the person that you're looking to have a really great time with. This is, sort of the glory of love kind of individual. This is the person that's got your back no matter what. And come hell or high water, they will show up. Crossing that, we have the Knight of Swords. So you either have two amazing besties, or this is like a really amazing encounter between an air and a fire sign. Perfect combination. Air fuels the fire. Sometimes it can get explosive, but also air is more than capable of sustainably fueling a fire. And, the fire warms up the atmosphere, giving the Knight of Swords the warmth and energy that they need. So we have the World also showed up and wanting to go reverse, perhaps upright, but overlooking the situation. Timing may be off for you, but also it may be sort of meant to be on some level. So this may not be a good time to meet somebody on this level, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the worst time. Maybe timing has always been an issue for you. But usually the World also speaks to like luck and being in the right place at the right time. Recognizing that you're in the right place at the right time. If it's reversed, you may have difficulty recognizing that you're in the right place at the right time. And also, a lot of the times I find with the World, it speaks to a cycle. It speaks to our cycles of trauma, of things that we've been through, things that we're cycling out of. So it's all about, as sands move through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. So let's see what else is going on here for you, Aquarius. Oh, we got a couple here. So the Chariot. So spiritually, there's a lack of forward movement for some reason. The Empress, in your past, you have some, oh goodness, my bad. You have some really great ideas, some solid ideas. The cycle of Venus, femininity. So there's something that you're struggling to move away from, or that you're struggling to push forward. And this could be ideas that you have had for yourself, your goals, what you aspire to be, what you have been working on, what's been gestating within you. There's something that you're like, there's a blockage spiritually. And that could be why this World came, you know, wanted to come through reverse. And Judgment. So some type of awakening, a message. You're tuned out of, you know, receiving messages that are meant for you. Pardon me. It could be because you've been overly cautious. You may have also been through a lot with this World card indicating trauma. So it's hard to navigate through that. It's hard to trust people. It's hard to accept help. It's very easy to want to do everything yourself and kind of sabotage in that type of way. And then we have the Five of Wands reversed. So no serious conflict with your, I would say, like, others may not see you as being in conflict. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are not in conflict. You know, some things like silence is violence, right? For a lot of people, for too many people, silence is violence. So really sort of unpacking that maybe. And if it's not safe for you to talk about anything that you might be going through, I hope that you are able to get yourself in a place where it does become that way. This could also be that your attitude is that there's nothing wrong when there actually is. So being honest with yourself, that could be what that awakening speaks to. Others see you as, like, you're very celebrated on many levels. You've accomplished some things and you're either about to be recognized or you already have been recognized on some level, which is amazing. This is something worth celebrating despite all this other stuff. Like, you can have a lot of things going on in your life right now, like where you're dealing with serious issues, or you are, you know, you have some really great relationship prospect, whether it be love or career or just friendship. You've had some amazing ideas despite really, you know, them not really moving forward the way that you saw planned, or you're just not really receiving messages that are meant for you. And, you know, really being conflicted about some things going on in your life as well. You are popular. Popular and well-liked. Acknowledged at least on some level. Acknowledged at least on some level. Accomplished. And, like, these people who are celebrating this person here, like, this is not like everybody in the community or you know, nationally. Like, it doesn't have to be huge. Like, this could just be you being celebrated within your small circle of friends or your family. It can also be community. But either way, like, you are the cat's meow for some folks. And that's pretty amazing, if you ask me. So this is interesting as a hope and as a fear. I would say the fear, we'll start off with the bad so we can end off with the good. The fear is not being able to make a decision about whatever it is that you want, and creating missed opportunities for yourself. The hope is that you choose whatever it is that you desire. And, you know, what's great about, oh, this is the 10 of Cups. I was thinking it was the 7. So this is literally like wish fulfillment and celebration. Sometimes this can be overconsumption. So I feel like this, if it's a fear more about overdoing it. And as a hope, it is just having the best time that you could possibly have. Because people like you, Aquarius, you know. Aquarians are golden. They're like the golden people. Lovely and kind and really have, what's the word? Like they're like born philanthropists, I would say, is the sign of Aquarius. Aquarians love there to be enough for everyone. And I'm not saying that all Aquarians are like, all about, having some type of bizarre utopian society. It's just they like things to be even and fair. Not everybody has the same understanding of what even and fair is, but Aquarians within their, within their mindset, within whatever ideologies they subscribe to, fairness and inequality are usually a part of that. So, finally, for you, Aqua, we have the Two of Wands. So, there's something that is going to trigger some insecurity or a lack of balance with your creative energy. And I would say making sure that you are not subscribing, like that you're confident, but not overconfident, that you're humble, but not insecure. So I think that this card super indicates not letting your insecurities get the best of you and just being balanced with the goals that you have set for yourself and the action that you take. So making sure that you're actually taking action when you need to and not going overboard with that, and then, or also like creating more missed opportunities for yourself. And we have here the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like with these two cards, making sure that you are not attracting people trying to suck your energy, that you're not hoarding, and that you're not stuck in holding on too tightly to what it is that you have materialistically. Because if you're going to move like this forward movement too, that, that these knights, this energy that these knights bring, making sure that the world is turning, like this also stagnant energy of the Chariot could be that you are in a mindset of hoarding or like this could be an issue with like class mobility. I don't really like that term. It's more like getting out of a broke mindset where you're used to not having all the time. So getting used to having, and yeah, not letting other people suck your energy is a big one too, I find, with the Four. Because the Four is like, it's like the period where you begin to accumulate more money, that your wealth is growing and you're just sort of holding on to it tightly here. And when this, like when you start acquiring more money from a lower position, it sparks the attention of people, and it's like that crabs in the bucket. So just being careful of the crabs in the bucket, making sure that you're also not participating in that type of behavior too. So what role do you play in the crabs in the bucket, Aquarius? Because wanting everybody to be equal also means that you need to be authentic with that and accepting of people who you may have resented up until this point. Working on your resentments, and with this too, especially, when the fire signs are reversed, there's always jealousy and resentment is usually a factor in the situation. So just be careful with that. Getting grounded. Get good and grounded, and then your fire will burn as evenly as possible. So with that, Aqua, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. And we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.